Hello, this is Smarter Prepping with Uncle Mark, and I'm Uncle Mark. I just made a video a little bit ago. By the way, that 2022, that's where I post the hits of 2022. I'm going through the years. Anyway, today is, excuse me, today is Sunday, the 4th of February 2024. All right, like I say, I'm Uncle Mark. And I should always say hi at the beginning to hello, Isabella and Gabriella and Olivia Diane. Alrighty. The time is now about 5 minutes before 11 p.m. And I want to make a video about the way I cut my hair. My earlier video, I noticed I mentioned I cut my hair and shaved. I tend to, lately I've been cutting my hair once a month and shaving about once a week. Okay, just when it gets to annoying me. Check out this extension cord plugged into the wall. Follow me? Extension cord, orange extension cord plugged into the wall. That's a standard. Why do they make so many extension cord orange? Maybe you see them, so you don't trip over them. Okay, maybe that's why. Anyway, orange extension cord plugged into the wall in the hall. Why is that? What does that do with my hair? I'll show you. Orange extension cord. See? Up to here. So what's plugged into the extension cord? Well, follow the cord. The clippers, electric clippers, okay? Electric clipper dippers. See? Nice electric clippers, okay? That's what I used to cut my hair. Used to cut my hair all over the top of my head, right? And I've cut off my eyebrows, and there's hair growing between my eyebrows. So all over top of my head, back of my head. I wanted to do this, aim it at the back of my head. I'll see when I post the video how well it shows the back of my head. Back of my head. Back of my head, whatever. I'll find out the hard way how good that shot that gave me. Anyway, point is, use the clippers to get back of my head, top of my head, and my eyebrows. And between the eyebrows, because I have real super crazy bushy eyebrows. Okay, so that's what the clippers I use for that. And the reason I have so much other stuff out here, I lubricate the clippers with this here, which is Avon Skin-So-Soft, but I've added an extra dose of mineral oil. And before I mentioned, I had left the lid off of this. Fumbling around. My first video, fumbling around. Now, the reason I mention this, I'm going to take a side note. Instead of buying more Avon Skin-So-Soft, I just water it down with mineral oil. Put ordinary mineral oil. I dump it in that jug. I use that jug because it has a spray nozzle. And I use a spray nozzle to spray the teeth, right? To spray down those teeth, lubricate those teeth. And when you turn it on, it works the oil in there. Anyway, and later on when I'm done, I take this brush and clean it up, right? Take the brush, clean it up with the brush, right? Okay. And by the way, to get the hairs coming out of my nose, oh no, there's really long hairs come out of my nose, and long hairs come out of my ears. I use this device. It's a little battery-powered device. Cute little battery-powered device. Okay, I use that little device. I grow long hairs coming out of the middle of my ear and coming around the edge of my ear. They stick out from the edges of my ear, right? Hairs coming out the edges of my ear just stick out. Kind of not super long, but kind of silly. So I'll go ahead and use that to trim off those hairs around the edges of my ears sticking out, and from the middle of my ears, they get real bushy, and from the middle of my nose. Okay, so that's that device. Separate device. Okay? And these other things I have sitting here, well, I'll skip over the shaving. Obviously, this is for, back in the olden days, they had You know, single blade, and they had double blade, really? And then they had triple blade, triple, this is 4 blades. Anyway, so 4 blades. And it's a cartridge where you just replace the whole cartridge, you know? So I bought a bunch of those cartridges when they start to act a little funny. Of course, there's a shaving cream. So shaving cream and 4 blade. Shaving cream and razor with 4 blade cartridge. And that's what I shave with. Shave my smooth, face and chin and down my neck. Okay. Now, the reason I got the petroleum jelly out, I thought, well, see, I use that quite a bit too. And I want to mention a little side note, a little bit of trivia. I used to work on an oil drilling rig. Oil drilling rig? Are you kidding me? Yes. Oil wells. Oil wells. That's a drilling rig that drills through solid stones straight down. And lately I've heard they're doing some parts of the country, they figured out they could make the bit go horizontal drilling. You heard about that. Point is, and by the way, side note, the USA is now producing more crude oil than any other country. That's weird. I mean, East Texas, West Texas, North Dakota? I don't get it, but anyway, but more than Saudi Arabia? Yeah, more than Saudi Arabia. That's interesting. Anyway, but from crude oil, okay, crude oil goes to the refinery, right? And at the oil refinery, the crude oil is separated out into the following products. There might be some others I missed, but I memorized this a long time ago. I used to memorize the proportion, but let's say it this way. Gasoline, diesel fuel, jet fuel, and mineral oil, and petroleum jelly, and asphalt. Say it again. Gasoline, diesel fuel, jet fuel, and mineral oil and petroleum jelly, and asphalt. And nowadays, they're going to replace the gasoline, the guzzling gasoline-powered cars. Gradually, they're replacing the gasoline-powered cars and light trucks with electric. We have had electric for a very long time. Electric motors were perfected in 1890. But anyway, point is, that's happening now. But I haven't heard yet that anybody's come up with a really great battery-powered electric tractor and combine or a semi-truck. They're working on it. But anyway, but the diesel fuel is what's used in the tractors, combines, trucks, and trains to plant the seeds, harvest the crops, and move the crops from point A to point B. Tractors, combines, trucks, and trains. Tractors, combines, trucks, and trains. Just thought I'd mention all that. And so the oil companies have been, nobody has ever needed that gasoline. All the cars could have been diesel powered all these years. But, Chuck Berry said, riding along in my automobile with no particular place to go. And so that's the way we do. That's the way we do. And by the way, your asphalt, wherever you are, most likely the shingles on your roof are mint asphalt. And you notice the streets, roads, and highways have either concrete or they're asphalt. Anyway, I could have done the mirror over there. Instead, I come back over here. I fixed the envelope. Vegetable soup, cream and mushroom. Anyway. Oh, and tomorrow, I get another one of those cube units. They'll go over here. So most of these totes will go in the cube unit. Okay, I'm up to 9 minutes. So now I got to put a sock in it. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Later, Tater.